Oh dear. Just gonna wait for some peeps to join. Hey guys, how's it going? Pop up, pop up. Who's in? Who's in? Say hello. Let me switch my live chat on. Hey Jelly. How are you, darling? Do let me know how you guys are doing. Hey Des. How's your week been? Not come live since last Monday Funday. Let me know how your week has been. Mine's not been too bad, if you're wondering. Still, I'm just about recovered from this bleeding bout of bronchitis I had. As if you couldn't tell, I'm back on the cigs. I disappointed myself, you lot, because I had an ample opportunity to quit and I didn't. But I will always have the same excuse. It keeps my head level. Terrible, I know. Oh dear. We're just going to hang on for a little bit, you guys, because there's going to be a few more wanting to join, especially the regulars. I'm just chilling, having my coffee. Join me for a coffee. Go make yourself a cup of tea. You've probably got 5 or 10 minutes before we get kicked off anyway. Or we kick off anyway. Hey, Concrete Rose. How are you, sweetheart? I've got a couple of announcements to make today. Nothing too bad at all. But I do want to sort of just do a block notification, if you like, rather than emailing everybody individually. I'll get to that in a bit though. I will get to that in a bit. So, Jilly, glad you're feeling better, okay? I had an awful time last week, but feeling more positive this week. Oh, I'm pleased to hear that, Jilly. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. I am. And I'm glad you're a bit more positive now. Sometimes you need that though, don't you? Like, you need to have, like I always say, if I end up in a bad week, it's because I need a break. And I just disappear, you know what I mean? And you have to take it for what it is. Because sometimes if the universe throws shit your way, you have to look at it and think, I could do without the hassle. And sometimes you have to take a step back and just have a TO, time out, just, you know. And I do that quite often. A lot of people think, yeah, all right, I've been inconsistent because I've had a lot of bad cards dealt my way this year. But sometimes I do take a week off and I don't feel sorry for it. You know, I might feel a little bit guilty every now and again, especially when I can't do the Monday Funday. But so, like I say, if you get shit thrown your way, sometimes it's just them telling you, whoa, stop. And you have to listen, don't you? Because it'll be for a reason. In my case, the reason was I was going to be ill. And I was. It's the thing, isn't it, though, when you sort of work all the time. Because, I mean, even though you guys only see a fraction of what I do on YouTube, you have to think of, like, you know, I don't really get much spare time as it is. I mean, in the last week I've not been on YouTube much, but my personal readings have been through the roof. You know what I mean? It's very hard for me to stop, and sometimes you have to. It's just the way of life, unfortunately. So I've been on 5 minutes. I'm gonna get a few more minutes to let people join. Julie, totally agree. We all need time to ourselves. We do. Otherwise, I mean, the thing, you know, if I didn't get time to myself, I would literally be sat here. Hey, Funky Soul, I'd be sat here day and night, 24/7. It'd do my head in. No offence, I love what I do. But it's like any job, isn't it? It's very repetitive. And not that the clients are repetitive. I love the fact that I get to deal with different stories, different scenarios, different life situations every time I do a reading, and that always keeps me on my toes. But like I say, just sat here in front of a camera all the time. It's not healthy. I'd get no fresh air if I didn't walk away every now and again. So a lot of people are sort of finding at the minute that when they're emailing me for personals, I'm having to tell them, usually I can sort of accommodate someone within a day or two. At the minute, the backlog's more like within 4 days. And it's frustrating, I know, because, you know, especially when people sort of want to pay, because I do have an emergency service. I don't broadcast it too much, but it is there. And it's like when people email and say, have you got can you do an emergency? And occasionally I do have to say no. No, not right now. I think that's kind of what I'm learning now, that I should have probably learnt last year, is the power of saying no. It's very rare I turn clients down. I'll always offer an alternative though, which they 9 times out of 10 they'll take. I think if you guys need a reading that much, you'll take what's available. So, but I'm quite pleased for that, especially my regulars. They're very accommodating and very understanding, you know what I mean? So I really do appreciate that. But yes, it has been quite chaotic just lately. But I think, hey, oh, my beautiful trying harder. Yeah, how are you? But yeah, I think I'm going to start on this blot notification that I just wanted to put out. I've got to word this carefully because I don't want to upset anybody, because it's not aimed at just one person or 2 people. It's aimed at more like 10 or 12 of you. So if you think I'm having a personal pop, please don't feel that I am. But I have to say something, because I just can't even be asked to explain this in email, because it'll end up being like a fucking novel. So I'm going to just throw this out there, whoever watches it. I'm kind of hoping that obviously the people that this is aiming at, the group of people that it's aiming at, sort of take what I'm about to say in respect and not hold it against me, and don't let it deter you from remaining a client, because this is not, I'm not kicking anybody off the service. This is just me sort of laying some boundaries, I think. I've got probably about 11 or 12 of you that are not understanding the concept of the fact that any one tarot reader could have over 100, 150, 200 clients at any one time. And we haven't always got the time for aftercare. And when I say aftercare, what I mean by that is constant emails, constant messaging after a reading's already been delivered. Because what you have to understand is we get paid to deliver the service once the service is delivered. Not to say that's us out. Many of my clients will tell you, you know, I remain in touch. You know, I wish them well and I let them go on their way. I do not stick around to answer a gazillion questions after a reading. You get your reading, you get your message. It's up to you to then make your own decisions moving forward. I'm not there to be messaging 24/7. I'm not. And I have had to, because I've had literally about 11 or 12 in the last month constant messaging, constant emailing. And I've literally had to start ignoring people, which I hate doing. It's not in my nature to ignore anybody. And I will get round to you individually, but I refuse to answer further questions based on one reading that I've delivered already. It's not fair on other clients who are waiting when my precious times. It's not fair on my kids when I'm constantly sat there on a phone. Once I've did it, that's the thing, what you have to understand, I'm constantly on my phone delivering readings anyway. So when I walk away from that reading, what you have to understand is I'm with my kids, or I'm with my family, or I'm with my friends, or I'm washing the pots, I'm cooking tea, I'm doing the washing, I'm a single parent, I'm busy. So when my phone's blowing off the hook, I'll look at it's like I've had, you know, a barrage of messages, and I'll just look at it and I'll go, right, I'll sort that out later. Within a couple of days, I've got 12, 15, 16 messages all, you know, to me, and I'm like, whoa, I'm not even answering that. You know, and sometimes I have to be like that. So it's not that I'm being rude, it's not that I'm being ignorant, it's that I'm being bombarded while I'm doing all the things, you know. And obviously, not just that, I can't, if I'm like I say, I'm already on my phone enough as it is, which is time away from my kids. So sometimes, yes, I do take it personally for that reason. But like, you know, and people think I'm being rude because sometimes on social media, you can see when I've been online and when I'm active. And if I've got another paying client, they are priority. I'm going to answer them, and then I'm going to get back to doing what I'm doing. I'm not going to sit there for hours and end sifting through emails and messages from people who have already had their readings. I know this sounds really harsh, and I don't mean it to be, but at the same time, that I have to be like that. Otherwise, I won't have a life outside my phone. Because like I say, it's been a little bit constant just lately. It's not just one or two of you. I'm talking about 11 or 12 of you that are doing this. Like I said, I don't mean to sound rude. You know, I've got my friendships that I need to keep up with. You know, there's people like my wonderful friend Bob from San Francisco. I've been dying to catch up with for ages. Star Lordess Tarot, another that I've been dying to catch up for ages. Even Georgia from Angelic Reiki, I can't even catch up with her as much as I'd like to because I'm constantly dealing with stuff that I shouldn't be dealing with. That's all I'm asking is that you guys just understand that I have a life outside tarot reading, and once your reading's delivered, it's delivered. That's it. You get all the information you need in the reading. You know, if you want to say a thank you afterwards, that I don't mind. A lot of my clients always give me a bit of feedback and a bit of a storyline after the reading. I love reading that. If it's resonated, I love reading that. But anything further than that, I really don't want to be entertaining. So by all means, if you want to continue, but it just means I can't, I'll end up ignoring you. It's just how it goes, and I'm sorry about that, but it's true. So that's my notification. That's my block notification out the way. So yeah, exactly. It's just setting boundaries. It's just setting boundaries. So anyway, you guys, I know a couple of you inquired about readings. This is a tarot quiz for freebies. So what I'm going to be doing is I've not got enough of you to start for a start. If you want to hang on for another 5-10 minutes, and Jilly, some people are so bold, enough is never enough. Well, unfortunately, it's got to be with me. You know, if you want to go to try another tarot reader that, you know, and see if they tolerate it, you'll probably find they don't. But if you want to go and give it a try, be my guest. But yeah, you know, miss you too. I'm fantastic. You've said this, you champion. Well, I needed to. I've got no time to catch up with the, you know, people that mean so much to me and that I really miss. So, but I've put it out. I don't want to keep going on about it because I'm not having a go. I'm just saying, look, these are my rules, these are my boundaries. You either like it or you don't. And if you don't respect them, it means you don't respect me as a person or a mother. So shame on you. Just FYI, in case people want to hate on that. I really don't care. I'm not bothered. My kids, my family and my friends always come first. I always say you have to remember, this is my job. You work to live. You don't live to work. And I think if you don't live by that rule, you lead a very, very, very controlled and boring life. I'm not saying my job's boring. It's far from boring. I love what I do, but it's a pencil pushing side to things. I hate it. I hate it. I really should have a PA. I really should, shouldn't I? I should get myself a PA to deal with all this. And then they just tell me, right, you've got this reading on this deck. I can just go with it. Hey, Marcus. But yeah, that's my little sort of, not rant. I know it sounded like a rant, but it wasn't. My little notification over with. Now I'm done. But yeah, like I was saying, we're doing a quiz for freebies, you guys that are still around. And I'm going to do 4 of you tonight, as I normally do every Monday. I'll ask 4 questions based on the Rider-Waite. You all should know this deck. Dead easy. And I'll pull a random card, ask you a question about it. All you got to do is tell me what card it is. And if you land in the correct position with your answer, you will win a freebie reading. You know, first question, first person to get it right wins. Second question, second person to get it right wins. Third question, third person. Fourth question, fourth person. So that's the way we're going to do this. Obviously, I'm still waiting on a few more to join. I'm still waiting to see the regulars pop up as well. And I'm on my phone. So yes. So I'm going to probably start in about 5 minutes or so, you guys. 9 times out of 10 I start and people join anyway, so. Oh dear, let me just blow my snout. How are you, Marcus? Are you alright, sweetie? Oh dear. A little bit snotty again. Cold's taking a little bit longer to shift, but the bronchitis has gone. Trying hard as you it be. It's been busy with the personals, but that's really sort of why I've not hit YouTube so much in the last week. But as bronchitis has shifted a bit, I'm just a little bit bunged up as usual. Marcus, I'm great. Took today off and finalising my grad school application. Good for you, mate. Good for you. I know, you said you were going to sort of get all this filled out and whatnot. I think you said it was going to be this month, didn't you? And it's been filled out. Wow. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Like I say, I've managed to shift the bronchitis. I'm just sort of a bit snotty. Nice one. Nice one. So, but yes, it's Charlie's birthday on Wednesday, you guys. He's going to be 7. 7! Seriously. Yes, this process is going super fast. I'm going to have to have a moan. Well done for you, Marcus. But I'm going to have to have a moan about Charlie's birthday. Seriously. Right, I'm going to have another rant, you guys. Can you tell I'm due on? Right. So, me and Charlie's dad do stay in contact as best as I can with him, because he don't make no fucking effort. You know, I have to remind him when his birthday is. I have to remind him Christmas is coming up. You know, don't get me wrong, he's good with, like, you know, he always gets him a present, but it's usually me that picks it, or, you know, he gives me the money and me that goes and gets it. As if I don't have enough to do. But I'm going to have a rant about this because I'm furious, you guys. I gave him a bit of leeway, you know. I don't normally talk about personal stuff on here with yous, but I'm gonna, because it's pissing me off. And I don't know whether I'm in the right to be pissed off. So the man hasn't seen the child since Christmas. And he's supposed to be sorting out this business. And when I spoke to him and I said, you know, you need to see him more often. I'm not going to keep asking you, because you should, you know, do this off your own accord. And he's like, oh, once I've got this sorted, you know, I'll pick him up and take him out. And at first I may have been a bit optimistic. But we're like 8 months into the year now. Not once. So his birthday, I remind him it's Charlie's birthday. This was last week, by the way. So it's what I have to fucking deal with. That you guys don't understand. So last week I'm like, yeah, it's Charlie's birthday next week. What are you going to get him? And he says, oh, what does he want? And I said, well, I'm getting him a tablet. And he says, how much is the tablet? I said, why do you want to know how much the tablet is that I'm buying him? And he says, oh, I'll get him the tablet. I'm like, right, okay, so that leaves me having to guess on what else to get him then if you do that. But I'm like, no, calm down, at least he's getting him something. So I was like, all right, fair enough. You want to get the tablet, you get the tablet. Which one? I said, any. It doesn't matter as long as it's got large gig on it, like 32 gig, because he downloads shitloads of games on it, right? So I left it at that, and I thought, great, he's going to sort that out. Today. I messaged him. I said, FYI, it's Charlie's birthday in a couple of days. Are you sorted? He said, no, I've not got it yet. And I'm like, so when do you intend on getting it? Well, what he said? He said, I don't know which one to get him. So I said, how much is it? So I told him the price of the one that I'd seen. And I said, look, I've already told you as long as it's got a big gig on it, it doesn't matter. And he said, oh, can you go and get it? I already do everything else for the damn child. Well, not damn child, but I'm pissed off. I already do everything else for this child. Right, I wiped his backside when he was a baby. He's always got clean clothes. He's always bathed. His hair's always done. He's got everything he ever needs, and I feed the child three or four times a day. Right? I take him on the holidays. I take him on day trips and do things. I sort him out for school. I do everything. And this man can't even fucking nip out and grab a pad for him. Not seeing as his ex-miss can't even be bothered to go and get him a pad. Fuck. And I'm thinking, I'm not having this. So I said to him, I says, I am not going, right, because I've just forked out shitloads on his birthday as it is. Because I went Smith's Toys last week, not knowing what the hell I was going to get him, and I just ended up filling a cart. And, check out, whatever. So I've got this big bag of toys at my mum's house, ready for him. Thinking he's getting him the pad. I've sorted out all that. And he has the audacity, bear in mind I've also sorted out what we're doing on his birthday. He wants to go to a big playhouse. So I've sorted all that out. Sorted out his cake, his cards, everything. All his presents that I'm getting him, I've sorted, right? And it's cost me a fortune. So I said, no, I haven't got the money just to go and buy a pad. Whether you're going to give me the money back or not. You said you were going to get it. So then he says, which one? Tell me which one and I'll go get it. I'm like, can't you fucking... And you got a brain. Can't you think for yourself? So I gave him the code for one that I'd seen online. As of yet, I've got no idea how this is going to go. I wouldn't like to think he won't get it. I think he will. I don't think he'd leave it. I can't imagine, though, him getting the complete wrong one. I'm not jumping to conclusions because for now, I skipped start earlier on messaging him. For now, I think he's got the fucking picture. But my point is, and I'm due on so this makes shit worse. My point is, as if I don't already do everything for this child. And he's had the audacity to ask me if I'll go and buy the fucking pad. Oh my God, he had one job to do since Christmas for this child. Since Christmas! One job! And he can't even fucking do that. Oh, seriously, single mamas out there. I feel you. I feel you. I'm one of them. Sorry, I had to fucking rant about it because it's pissed me off. Seriously, there's a lot of things that are pissing me off at the minute. I'm not going to go into every single thing. There's a lot of things that are pissing me off at the minute, seriously. Oh. He's not a bad man. I'll give him that. He's not. He's just, he makes very fucking stupid decisions in life. He does. Right down from work to women to his money to the way he dresses. He makes some real fucking stupid decisions. And he has done, from what I hear, all his life, because he's a lot older than me, you forget. I don't want to bash him too much, but fuck me, he's got no thought about him whatsoever. None whatsoever. And you know, you can't be like that when you've got a kid. It takes two to fucking tango. And it makes me laugh because I won't tell you his name because I'm not like that. I'll bash the character, but not the name. But yeah, it made me laugh because, you know, I never regret having my son ever. But when I first had him, it was a bit of a shock to when I first found out I'm pregnant with him. It was a shock to the system, you guys. I remember telling him, and I'm like, I don't believe it, you know. And one of the first things he said to me was, we're going to call him Junior. Junior. His name, Junior. It's one of the first things he said to me. And, you know, and I think that tells any woman that, yeah, this guy wants another child, you know what I mean? Child that he's not there for. Other than twice a year. Not fucking dad sees the kid twice a year. Seriously. Seriously. Fucking mental, you guys. Absolutely mental. I'm stressing out. I've hardly got any fags left. In fact, I think I've got one left. Yes, I have. It's a stressful life. For me, anyway. For me. I need a sip of my coffee. Losing my voice. Losing my fucking voice, you guys. Serious. Anyway, I think we'll get this quiz started. I've got one more readings over with anyway, so I'll leave that one to the end. Right, and you guys, we're going to get stuck into this quiz. I know I've not got many of you here, but we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll work around it. So, hey guys that are just joining. So, I'm going to draw a random card from the Rider-Waite, and this is question 1. So, the first person to get this question right will win a reading. Right. Okay, I'll give you the meaning of the card, and all you guys have got to do. Evening Star, we're doing a quiz for freebies. So join the quiz. You never know, you might win. We're on the first question, so you just joined. I'm going to do 4 today. First question, first person to get this right wins the reading. So I'm going to give you the meaning of the card. All you guys got to do is tell me what card it is. First person to get this right will win. So meaning wise, walking away from a situation that's not worth the fight, that's not worth the effort, it's not worth the argument, anything, it's just not worth it. Walk away. What card is it? First person to give me the correct answer wins. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, we've got a first answer already. Trying harder. It was indeed the 5 of Swords. Do you see that? Throwing swords down, walking away. It's not worth the battle. It's not worth it. The situation is just not worth it. So, yeah, he throws them down. He walks away. He leaves this person here with all the swords because he's just not bothered anymore. So, yeah, there you go. Trying harder. What can I do for you, my lovely? Pop up. Just remind me of, yeah. Aries, roll with it. I will roll with it for you. Right, and I'm using the Harmony Tarot. So, trying harder. Aries. Try and hold Aries. Try and hold Aries. So, the Eight of Cups just flipped out in the reverse. Death. Okay. And the Page of Wands. Yeah, the Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles. One more, please. And the Moon. All right, I have to clarify the Moon. What's hidden? Nine of Cups. Right, Spirit, I'm sort of getting through here that there's an apology coming through to you. Somebody owes you an apology. Whoever this person is, I feel like they give it, but it's half-assed. And it's not good enough. Yeah, this is definitely coming in. Yeah, it's half-assed and it's not good enough. The thing is, I feel like the Eight of Cups is at a point when you should be walking away, it bothers you too much. And it's that sort of, this ain't love. This ain't nothing to do with love. At that point when you should walk away, you're not. At that point where you should just let it go, you don't. So whatever this person's apologising for, it's something that really irritated you. But this apology does help change and transform the situation. It's just a little bit half-assed. And I feel like the Moon is what you're not seeing out of this apology, is that it helps you to move forward. It helps you to feel better about the situation. You know, and the Nine of Cups, you know, we'll go from an 8 to a 9. It sort of just puts you past it. It's like, yeah, okay, it's still there in the background. It's still irritating. You may still have to deal with this person. And it is half-assed, but it's a simple case of, look, accept for what it is, whether it's fragile or not. Accept it for what it is. And just, it changes the situation to help you move forward, to help you sort of just leave it in the background. It's like it'll never go away. It'll stay in the background, irritating you. But you can move forward. It's not like it's going to sort of and leave any residual energy around you, so to speak. It's just something that irritates you personally, the fact that it's half-assed. So yeah, that really is the message. Let me throw an activation card. Try and hold. Yeah, look, release. There you go. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. Hand it to the universe and let them deal with it. Even though it may still linger in the background for you, it shouldn't if you give it away as you should. They're telling you, just hand it to the universe, just give it away. At least there's an apology there and it's better than nothing. That's really what they're sort of telling you. So expect an apology from somebody who's really irritated you. I wouldn't say done wrong. I'd say really irritated. No problem, my sweetheart. Right, let's move on to question 2. Got my trusty rider weight again. So second person to get this next question right will win. Right, okay. I'm going to use some keywords for this one. And like I say, I just need the second correct answer in the list. Also, before I go any further, because it's not too bad now while I've only got sort of a few of you in, but as we go on, more may tend to sort of drop by. If you make sure that you switch from your chat to live chat, so you can either do that in the tab on desktop or you'll see a little chat box on your mobile. Just click it and make sure you're on live chat so that we can see everybody's answers coming in. That's if YouTube don't mess around with it like they have been the last few weeks. Right. Second question, second person to get it right wins. So keywords: family unit, emotional fulfillment. Extreme happiness. What card have I got in front of me? Hello, Mark. We're doing a tarot quiz. Feel free to join. Happiness, contentment, emotionally, family unit. I need the second correct answer. And by the way, I don't do repeat readings. If you've already won, I'll move to the next person down the list. Right, okay, yeah, I think we've got our winner. So this one, I had to say it because Trying Harder fell in second place again. So that's why I say it. We'll move to the next person down, which is Des Williams. Des, are you there? It was indeed the 10 of Cups, you guys. So Des, are you there? You've just won yourself a reading. Hello, Des. Just pop up, my lovely, and just let me know your sun sign. And if you want to ask me a question, you can, or you can tell me to roll with it. That's up to you. You're a Scorpio, brilliant. Just let me know whether you want to ask a question or do you want me to roll with it. My fellow Scorpio, I love Scorpios. We are so cool. Oh dear, I'm so bunged up. Again. I'm sick of it now. Right, what was that? Torn between a Virgo and a Gemini. Who's best? Okay, we'll find out, darling. Right. Virgo and Gemini. Right, Des, Scorpio involved with a Gemini and a Virgo. Which one is looking more favourable for Des? Des, Scorpio. Right, first card out, Star in the reverse. The 9 of Cups. The 5 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. The 9 of Swords. And the Moon. 4 of Pentacles. Ah, cards falling out everywhere. And the World. And throw a couple of Romance Angels. Because it's a bit complex. So I've got Passion. And New Love. Right. I haven't got an outright sign or who's who. So Des, you're the one that's going to have to decipher who's who from what I tell you here. Okay, so I've got two people's energies. And one's looking more favourable than the other. So on one of these people, they make you feel emotionally content. There's a hell of a lot of attraction there, a lot of passion. So that could be an indicator for really good sex. The problem with it is it's a hopeless situation, and you know deep down with one of these people, the sex is really good, but they don't put effort in elsewhere. Or the passion, even if you guys aren't having sex, whatever, the passionate side to things is all there is to this person. There is nothing else. All it is passion. They don't put effort in elsewhere. They just make you feel good about yourself, but that's all there is to it. This is not a good option. This isn't a good option, Des. So, hey, Saran, I'm just reading for Des at the minute, and we're doing a tarot quiz. Now, the other person seems a little bit more promising. So the other person, I have a good indication that they are very patient. They're not dramatic. They're very calm-natured. The Moon, you can't work this person out. Because you're a Scorpio, you're used to being able to clock people very easily. But this other person, they're very calm. They're very collected. They are very practical, and they keep you waiting on your toes. But you are you've got this person's patient with you, but you have to exercise a lot of patience with this person as well, because they don't really give much away. But they're basically saying that it's that person that's looking more favourable with the new love attached. The other person, all it is passion. There's nothing else there. This one, very calm natured, not dramatic at all. It just feels like you're trying to draw blood out from a stone with them sometimes, though. It's like they're there, they're not going anywhere, but they feel very mysterious to you, like you can't work them out. That is the one that Spirit's pulling up as saying this one's more favourable than the passionate one. So, I mean, take it as you will. Like I say, as far as signs go, I'm not channeling. You can't in a 2-second reading. You can't. So I don't know which is which. It's up to you to know which is which. One of these people is very passionate, but there's nothing else there. The other one who's looking more favourable is the one that you struggle to work out. They're very calm natured, and they take everything in their stride. They're patient. You have to be patient with them, which may irritate you, but the Spirit's pulling this one up to sort of say, yeah, this one's looking more favourable. Like I say, the only qualm with this one that's favourable is the fact that they are not easy for you to work out, but I feel sometimes that's a good thing. Because Scorpios can sometimes know too much. Their intuition can tell them too much about somebody. And when it's not necessary, if you don't pick anything up, I'd take that as a good sign. I really would. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that there, Des. And I sort of hope that you understand which one of these people is which. I'm sure you know. The one that's passionate, nah, that's all it's going to be. The other one that you're finding you're struggling to work them out. They're there, they're not going anywhere, you can't work them out. That's the one. That's the love right there. Right. Moving on, you guys. Question 3. And the third person to get this question right wins the next reading. Just as a reminder, you guys, I'm using the Rider-Waite. Everybody should know this deck. So let's get stuck in. Question 3, and the third person down the list to get this right will win the reading. So, all right. I'm going to work on imagery. Mark, we're doing a tarot quiz, my sweetheart. Take part in the tarot quiz. You never know, you might win. I'm not doing individual freebies today. I'm doing a quiz for freebies. Right then, I'm going to go on imagery, maybe with a couple of keywords. But on imagery, I have got a giant red flag on this card. What card is it? Third person to guess right what card this is will win the next reading. Imagery question. It is a huge red flag. I mean huge. Literally just about from top to bottom on the card. Keep going, you guys. I've not seen a correct answer yet. I bet some of you sat there sifting through your Rider-Waite like, which card's got a big massive red flag on it? Keep going. At first you won't think it's a flag, but you have to use common sense. It can't stand up the way it does if it wasn't a flag. And then you look closer and you sort of see the little spire. And it's like, yeah, it's there. Keep going, keep going. Up to press, I have not seen a correct answer. Right, keep going. I need the third person to give me the right answer. And don't forget, I don't do repeat readings. If you've already won, I'll move to the next person down. Keep going, you guys. Up to press, I see one correct answer. I need 2 more answers to get the winner. Giant red flag on the card. Literal. This is a literal, an actual image of a giant red flag. Like, it's that obvious. I can see one correct answer what's pressed. I'll give you a hint. It is a major arcana. It is a major arcana. And I still have only seen one correct answer. I need 2 more added on to get a winner. I'll give you a keyword just to get you kick-started. Frolicking. Frolicking. What card is it? I need the 3rd correct answer. All right, I've got 2. I just need 1 more. All right, stop. I think I've got my 3rd correct answer. I'm just going to check it. Let me take a look. Right, back to the start. It's our long list. Right, and there's 1. There's 2. 3. Red Rose. Are you there? Red Rose. You actually guessed the sun and you were in the correct position. 3rd position in the list. There you go. The sun. Do you see the... Look what I say from top to bottom. A big giant red flag, you guys. Serious. Right. Red Rose. You've just won yourself a reading. Just give me your sun sign and a question if you have one, or you can tell me to roll with it. Just going to wait for Rose's answer. Aries, will there be reconcile with a Sagittarius? Okay. So, Red Rose, will Red Rose Aries female reconcile with a Sagittarius? Do you see a reconciliation between Rose and the Sagittarius she's asking about? All right, cut the deck with this one. Okay, let's take a look. First 2 out. Knight of Wands in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Page of Swords. The 10 of Swords. And Temperance. Let me see. Strength. What's up, Abby? I'm plugged in. You're going to have to wait. I can't help you. I'm working. I don't know. The 9 of Wands. Right, Red Rose. I'm just going to throw you a Romance Angel just to be absolutely sure of what I'm seeing here before I tell you what I'm seeing. Okay, religious factors just fell out. One more on that. It just flew out. Right down here. Playfulness. Right, that explains a lot. Let me throw an activation card. Cooperation. Alright. I feel like you've been trying to cooperate with this person for a long time. And likewise, this person's been trying... That Sag has been trying to cooperate with you. The thing is, it fizzled out. I've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and this is usually in the upright. The Knight of Wands is inconsistency, dealing with somebody inconsistent, you know, here, there and everywhere, very, very busy. In the reverse, they're inconsistent and up to no good. So this tells me that where you have some level of hope with this Sag, spirits disagree and they're saying you shouldn't have hope because this person's not a very nice person in terms of relationships. It's unlikely you're going to reconcile with them. The King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is an indication that he's very selfish, very greedy. So, you know, it's almost like this person thinks they put themselves first. They don't think of anybody else's feelings. It's like, nope, don't give a shit about their feelings. As long as I'm okay, we're all good. That's this person. That's this Sag. So the Page of Swords is you needing to keep that guard up with this person. I get a funny feeling that, like, you, for some strange reason, the contact isn't quite over between you two, but not in a romantic way. Not in a romantic way at all. I don't see a romantic reconciliation at all. I'm just going to level with you, sweetheart. I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear. You know, a lot of people who come to me saying, oh, well, we'll get back together. They're so hopeful. They're so hopeful. They've seen a reading on YouTube, whether it be from me or elsewhere. And they automatically assume that's it. And general readings are general. I know it's harsh. We all say it. That's true. I hate having to deliver bad news, but I'd rather put you out of your misery. Whether you come back or not, none of my business. Me personally, I'd rather keep my conscience clear and tell you the truth, rather than tell you what you want to hear. And the truth is, from what I'm seeing, not romantically, no. This person's too selfish, they're out for themselves, it's not good. It's fine, yeah, you were friends. Yeah, so that's what I mean, like, I'm seeing this sort of level of contact between you two, but not on a romantic level. Like, you guys all sort of talk again in the future, but it's not romantic at all. It's almost like in passing, like, oh, hey, you're all right. Yeah, I'm all right. And then they're off, you know. It's just, it's not healthy. The Ten of Swords is good because that tells me you will heal in good time. This isn't something that's going to linger for you. So if you're feeling really bad about it now, rest assured it'll pass. Because 10's always completion stages. As that's with pain, you'll complete it. You'll get over it. I feel temperance is a rebalance of yourself, personally. And the strength, that strength, pride, a bit of wisdom going on here as well to move forward. Knowing that you're doing the right thing by moving on. The Nine of Wands is a protection card, though. And that's kind of why I'm pulling upon the fact you guys may be in touch again. Because why would you need to protect yourself in the future from this person? There's only one reason, because this person may, not in a romantic way, but they may bounce back around. And this is just you protecting yourself from going crazy more than anything. Hey, Clementine. Yeah, this is definitely protection over craziness, if I'm perfectly honest. Because, you know, when you sort of get into that stage where like, oh, they're talking to me again. That means they want to get back again. Spirit's just saying you don't want to fall into that trap. You don't. I'm just looking at this corporation one. It says, in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realise that every person and experience has value. So this experience you've gone through with this person has value. It's probably one of those scenarios where it was, I think, you know, if he wasn't such a selfish jackass from the minute you met him, could you say you started as friends? If he wasn't such a selfish jackass, and he was a genuinely nice person, and you fall for him, yeah, some of the best relationships come from friendships. But you know when you're friends with a jackass, and then you try to make a relationship with a selfish jackass, and it don't work out, I think you should half expect that. I don't think this should be news that's new. That you may have to get over this dude one day. I don't think it's going to be difficult for you to get over him, though, because I think that the bad outweighs the good. And I think that helps you reason with yourself and get over it. Because, like I said, I've got religious factors, so it speaks to spiritual path. Yeah, all right, this dude may have been on your path. You may have had this lesson to learn. And I feel like the lesson is about character, you know, getting to know someone. And when you do, and also another lesson, and I'm don't let your jaw drop or anything. But another lesson in this for you personally is learning that you can't change people. You can't. People change when they're ready and not before. And I think you tried and it failed. And again, this is just a lesson on your path. So just knock this one on the head. It was a bit of playfulness. You had a lot of fun with him at times. The bad outweighed the good though. So focus on that and move on from this guy. And if you do have to interact with him in the future, like it says, just acknowledge the need to protect yourself. This guy may have the gift of the gab. He's a jackass though. Keep that in there. You're a jackass. Just keep it in there and protect yourself, okay? Right, protect your heart. You've been once bitten, twice shy. Just leave it at that, okay? Right, I'm going to have to move on. And I wish you all the best moving forward. No problem. Right, last one, you guys. Question 4. Question number 4. And the 4th person in the list will get this right. Will win the reading. Question number 4. No repeat winners. Question number 4. Right. Okay. So I'm going to go on. This should be an easy one, actually. I'm going to go on sun signs. This particular card is ruled by Taurus. Oops. What card have I got in front of me? It just literally fell out of the deck in the upright as well. This particular card is ruled by Taurus. What card is it? And there is a choice of 2 that could be ruled by Taurus. There's only 2 in the whole deck that could be ruled by Taurus. Some debate, some of the minor arcana numbers could be, but no, not really. Not really. There's only 2 in the Rider-Waite that are ruled by Taurus. Other decks differ, but we are using the Rider-Waite. Oh dear. Have we got any guesses yet? Let's have a look. Alright. No, I don't see a correct answer yet. Keep going, you guys, because I need the 4th correct answer down the list to win this. Just to speed this up, I'll give you a clue. It is a court card. A court card. Think of the court of the tarot. Up to press, I've seen 1 correct answer. Keep going, you guys. Keep going. I need a card rule that's ruled by Taurus. Keep going, keep going. And it is indeed a court card. Come on, you guys. I've only seen 1 correct answer. Keep going. Keep going. I've still only seen 1 correct answer. I know a lot of you have been commenting, but yeah, I've still only seen 1. It's not a major arcana. It is not technically a minor arcana. It is a court card. So think of your queens, your pages, your kings. Which one? Up to press, I've got 2 correct answers. I just need 2 more to get a winner. Keep going, keep going. I didn't think this would be that hard. I really didn't. Come on, you guys. Just 2 more correct answers and I can clear this and do the last reading. Mark, I'm not doing personals today, sweetie. Sorry. Join in with the quiz. Have a guess. What is a court card that's ruled by Taurus? What card is it? I'm using the Rider-Waite. Everybody knows this step. What card is it? I just need 2 more answers. I said 4th question, 4th correct answer. I've only got 2 answers that are correct up to press. I need to see 2 more. Just need 2 more so I can get a winner. Come on. I'm not seeing any comments, you guys. Are you even commenting? Up to press, I've only got 2. I just need to see. I've still only got 2. I need to see 2 more pop up before I can take a winner. Keep going, keep going. I'll give you 1 more massive clue. The colour on the card is yellow. I've still only seen 2 correct answers, you guys. Keep going. Everyone keeps writing the Queen. It ain't the Queen. It's not the Queen. If anything, the Queen of Pentacles ruled by Virgo. I need the one that's ruled by Taurus. It's not a major arcana. It is a court card. You've got to say the whole word, otherwise it's not fair. I need 2 more correct answers. Just somebody please write it. Just 2 people, just write it. Please. Right, one more. Just 1 more. Thank you, Leanne. You've just won your Senna reading. It was indeed the King. It's the King of Pentacles. Leanne, what's your sun sign, my darling? And do you have a question for me? We got there in the end. Yes, the King is ruled by Taurus. Do you see those bulls either side of him? The King of Pentacles is Taurus. The Queen is the Virgo. The Page is the Capricorn. And the Knight is... I'm not sure what the Knight is, you know, but I don't think he's Taurus. I don't think the Knight is Taurus. It might be another Capricorn, actually. So, Leo Sun, I'm wanting to know how things will go between... That's vanished rather quickly. Right, Leo Sun wants to know how things will go between me and the guy I'll be seeing in October. Okay, right. Leanne, Leo female, seeing a guy in October. She wants to know how it will go. How will it go between Leanne, Leo female, and this guy she's going to see in October? Yeah, I don't think the Knight of Pentacles is ruled by Taurus. I think it might be Capricorn. Hey, Sam. We'll speak in a minute, Sam. This is my last reading. Right, Leo's female. Leanne. How will it go with this guy in October when she meets him? Okay, 10 of Swords in the reverse. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Two of Cups. Six of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. One more, please, for Leanne. Justice. So some romance, angels. I've got separation. Unrequited love. And forgiving and learning. And heart-to-heart conversations. Let's throw an activation card. Peacefulness. Seeking solitude. One more, please. Vision. Hindsight. Right, you know when you go on a date with somebody, and obviously before you even arrange the date, or you may just leave it till you go on the date, and the question crops up. So, are you single? Are you in a relationship with anyone? And they say no. There's one question so many forget to ask that's still just, if not even more important. You don't just ask if they're in a relationship with anyone. You say, is anybody in a relationship with you? Yeah? Leanne, do you see where I'm going with this? In other words, who've you led on to believe they're in a relationship with you? I feel this guy genuinely believes he's a single man and he's ready to mingle. I'm sorry though, I've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse next to a Two of Cups. It's a false start. For the sheer fact that, yeah, he may feel like a single bloke, but whoever he's been seeing don't feel the same way. To them, this is very much a relationship. And I kind of feel like, as much as he may like you, he won't take it further with you. He won't. Which leaves you feeling unrequited. I can't help but feel a bit of negativity from this meeting. I really can't. Because I kind of feel like when you meet him, it's all good and well. Get a couple of months down the line and the cracks start to show. Sometimes you're better off just knowing right now. So yeah, if I were you, I would say to him, you know, fair enough, you've said you're not in a relationship with anyone, but what I want to know is anybody in a relationship with you? And see what he says. He may tell you a half-assed truth. Something along the lines of, oh, you know, I've got this crazy girl who I used to see and she don't leave me alone and blah, 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 blah. Rest assured, it's not just her acting crazy. If it looks like that's the case. It's not just her acting crazy. There is literally somebody who is led on a little bit that genuinely believes that she's with him. And like I say, this is something you may have to get over. So I suppose if you're pre-warned about it and you know the right question to ask, you may save your son a lot of hassle. I mean, don't get me wrong, Leanne, still go and meet him, even if you just get a bit of fun out of him. You know, and just don't take it too seriously. And not just that, you'll be able to see a lot of reality through being face to face with the guy. I don't know. I mean, the separation card is there. There's a lot of distance between you two. This sounds like someone already been getting over. Yeah, well, I asked. about October, and this is what came up. So you could end up nose diving into the exact same situation as you've already been through. Remember, karma's in play though with justice. It's got anything to do with it going in anybody's favour. I just feel like karma's in play. So, you know, that old saying, what goes around comes around. Maybe you're the right one to deliver the karma. Maybe this is one of those guys that think he can have anybody he wants. And then, you know, cute, pretty little Leanne shows up and actually puts a fucking foot down with him and he ain't used to it. You never know. All I'm saying is the guy's got baggage, whether you like it or not. Yes, he may be single. No, he may not be completely unattached because somebody's very much attached to him. And you could have some fun. I've got this unrequited love card with the separation. I can't see it ending well. And that Two of Cups, that's the other person. That's whoever this woman is that is connected to him. She's very much under the impression that she is in a relationship with him. And no, I don't think she's crazy. I think she's been very much led on. So just bear in mind, if you can lead somebody else on, he could probably lead you on too. That's why I'm saying, yeah, go meet him, but let this motherfucker know that, no, he can't lead you on. And that, no, you're not stupid. And that, no, you're not going to fall for bullshit. At least then, if you see the red flags yourself, might ease this a little bit more, because it's all right a tarot reader saying, nah, don't fucking do this. It's all right me saying that. You don't know me from Adam, I don't know you from Adam, but I've got spirit on my side and they're trying to deliver you this message. But like I say, it's one thing me telling you, you need to see it for yourself. You do. So go ahead, but at least you've got the heads up. At least you know what you're walking into, so you can just, you know, sly eye with this guy. You know what I mean by sly eye? Like, yeah, I know what your fucking game is. Sly eye with this guy. And don't get too attached. If you notice any red flags, run. You'll know. Just ask him that ultimate question, though. All right, you've said you're not in a relationship with anyone, but who's in a relationship with you? Just ask him. Ask him and see what he says. Like I say, I reckon you might get a half-assed truth. He might start telling you about some crazy ex, in which case you know what I'm telling you is the truth and you'll bail. But you've got to do it. You've got to live through the experience. That's the only downside to this. Anyway, I'll leave that there. So that's me done, you guys. Everybody got the readings. I'm quite happy to leave it there. Sam, I've not spoke to you in so long, and I genuinely hope that you're well. I hope that you're good and well. Yeah. How you been, Sam? Oh, thank you, Jilly. I'm sure he'll have a great time on Wednesday. Hey, Nadia. Yeah. Well, we're planning on, like I say, taking him to a playhouse and letting him out open all his presents in the morning, which would be nice. I am well, been away for 7 weeks. Yeah, how's that going? It's a business trip, isn't it? How's it going? Are you enjoying it? I'm sorry, Clementine, I've stopped now, sweetheart. Listen, if you want a private reading, you can email me and I can send you rates over. And then if you want to go ahead, it's up to you. But right now, I'm done with the readings. My next available appointments, I can always email to you. If you fancy a one-to-one reading, you know, like on Skype or Messenger or something. But that, like I say, that's up to you. Nadia, how are I'm all right, sweetheart. I'm all right. I'm just very tired now. I'm glad these readings are over. So, yeah. Mainly spending time with my mum and family. Oh, Sam, that sounds so nice. That sounds so nice. Yes. Well, anyway, I know it's short but sweet, but I'm going to shoot. Like I say, if anybody is that really pressing for a reading, you can email me and book in. Not a problem. No, it's fine. Oh, Sam. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, I love you all. I'm just very tired right now, and also I'm busting for the toilet. Another reason why I don't want to do a reading right now. I need to go empty the bladder. Right, I'm going to go, you guys. So I wish you all the best. I'm going to get the air signs out tomorrow, hopefully. I've already got your fire signs out, so if you haven't seen them, go check them out. Earth and water are out as well for August, so go check them out if you haven't already. And I'm going to shoot because I'm going to start doing the fucking dance in a minute. Really need a wee. Right, I'm off, you guys. Hopefully I'll be on next week for Monday Funday. Keep an eye out for the communities tab on the channel. You'll know whether it's on or not. All right, take care, everyone. Bye for now. Mwah.